Hey you guys, hope y'all are having a great day or night. All right, you guys, I have another book for you. It's called Lucky Needs Help. Lucky Needs Help. Now, when we listen to that sentence, can you think of what the story might be about? Just listen, use your ears. Lucky needs help. Yes, he needs help. Well, what did he need help with? I heard somebody say, I don't know. Well, what do we have to do in order to find out? Read the story. Very good job. So let me introduce to you our story. Lucky needs help. Who do you think Lucky is? Is Lucky the cat or is Lucky the dog? We don't know. How can we find out? We have to read the story. Very good job. Okay, so remember, with every front cover of the book, we always have the title. And we'll have an author and illustrator too. Now, sometimes the author and illustrator will be on the next page, just like this book. Okay, remember our author is who writes the words. Our author is who writes the words, and our illustrator is who draws the pictures. You see these wonderful pictures? They're really good and defined. Let's go ahead and get started on our story. Sammy the pup has been adopted and now lives in a new home. It's a big house where he can run and play with his favorite ball. Sammy is adopted. Do you guys know what adopted means? Adopted is when another family loves you so much and they decide to make you part of their family. So now y'all are all one big family. So here Sammy was adopted by a new family. Looks to me like he's happy. How can I tell that Sammy's happy? Because he's smiling. Wonderful job. Lucky also lives in the same house. Lucky is a cat. She doesn't want to play with Sammy. She finds him too noisy and too busy. She likes it when it's quiet in the house. See, Sammy is active, while Lucky is not. Lucky looks like he likes to sleep all day. Sammy looks like he likes to have fun. While Lucky is lying on the couch in the living room napping, Sammy burst out loudly from the kitchen running after his ball. I'm going to get my ball, says Sammy. I'm going to get my ball. He's running all over the place trying to get his ball. He's running everywhere. And look at his face. Lucky looks up angry and leaves the living room. She goes into the kitchen. Here's Lucky, here's Sammy running all over the place, and then all of a sudden she looks like that. You know, my mother gave me that look a whole lot. And I know, okay, let's go ahead and continue somewhere else. The kitchen is bathed with sunlight. Lucky walks toward the piece of string hanging from one of the open cupboards. Lucky jumps on the counter and sees kitchen towels nicely folded inside. They smell fresh from the laundry. Look at Lucky. He wants that string. Lucky jumps inside of the closet to lie down. Well, maybe he just wants to sleep then. But the moment she lands on the towels, the door closes behind her. Oh no. No, Lucky's about to get closed in. How is he going to get out? There's no one to help her. Oh my. Let's keep reading. Oh. What is she going to do? The towers are soft like Lucky expected, but it's dark in the closet. And she looks pretty scared. I'm scared for Lucky. Are you? Lucky starts to meow. Meow, meow. Maybe Sammy will hear her and come help her. Meow, meow, meow. Can you meow? I want everybody to meow so Sammy can hear. Meow. I can hear you. Meow. There you go. Uh-oh. But Sammy is busy playing in the living room. He's running after the ball and doesn't hear Lucky. Oh no. Lucky starts to meow harder. At that moment, Sammy's ball rolls toward the kitchen. Meow, meow, meow. I can just hear her saying, meow, meow. Sammy lifts his head as he hears Lucky. He looks for her but doesn't see her. Where is she at? Where is she at? He hears her. He's using his ears to hear, but he cannot see her with his eyes. Lucky meows one more time. Sammy approaches the closet where the string is hanging. Ow! At this time, she's really sad. He grabs the string with his teeth and pulls. The closet's door starts to move. He pulls harder, and the front door finally opens. Whew. Whew. Thank you guys for helping Lucky. If it wasn't for you guys, look, Sammy might not have ever found Lucky. Ooh, let's keep going. Miss B is a little shaky. I was frightened. Lucky was very excited when the door opened. She started to climb down the cupboard while Sammy eagerly waited for her. Now she looks happy because she's getting out of that place. And look at Sammy. He's like, what are you doing in there? Lucky jumps out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are welcome, says Sammy. They're using their manners. Lucky says thank you, and Sammy says you're welcome back. How did you get in the closet? Lucky starts explaining the story to Sammy. Look at them. Lucky looks at the ball and asks shyly, "Can I play with you?" says Lucky. "Of course," answered Sammy excitedly. Sammy and Lucky play the rest of the afternoon together with the ball. From then onwards, Sammy and Lucky play every day together except when Lucky wants to take a nap. Playing with friends is always more fun than playing alone, but you also have to respect when someone wants to rest. The end. So do you see that? In the beginning of the story, Lucky didn't want anything to do with Sammy because she felt like he was too loud and too active, and all she wanted to do was nap. But at the end of the story, well, at the middle of the story, Sammy ended up helping Lucky out of the cupboard. And thanks to you guys, he heard the meows. And then at the end of the story, Lucky seen that Sammy wasn't too bad after all. And they ended up being really good friends and playing with the ball together. So, remember, and then after they started playing together, Sammy realized that he still needed to respect when Lucky wanted to rest. And so that's what he did. So whenever we're playing with our friends and family, let's say if we wanted to play a board game with our friend, and our friend says, well, not right now because I'm reading, we must respect that our friend would like to read instead of play the board game at the time. So what if a friend asked you, and you're not doing anything, if you wanted to play soccer with them? Could you say yes or no? Yes, very good job. You could say yes or no. Now, usually if you say no, you might be polite and give them a reason why. Well, I would not like to play right now because I have homework. But afterwards, I might play. So remember, we just have to respect each other because all of us do not like the same things. We all have different likes and hobbies. All right, you guys. I'll read to you out later. Bye now.